Got a complaint from this guy, constant here. Can hear air running through the circulator. And one of the zones wasn't heating, from what he said. Boiler's off on limit. Might have air in the lines. This one's calling right here, see it? Coming down easy. It's not hot, so either there's a blockage here or this is an opening. This one here he had bypassed. This one's calling also. This one's calling also. And it's not really hot. Unless we got a bad circulator. A bad circulator. Let's hope there's even any water in this system. Let's see. Doesn't seem like there's any water coming in. Just got the water meter off, maybe. I got the flipping water meter off. Unless there's a freeze up somewhere where this goes in the ground. That's what our problem is. I think we might have a freeze up. I'll have to go in the house and check it. There it goes now. Things due for cleaning anyway. Look at your flipping note here. I don't hear no water. I don't see no leaks. Calling. This zone's calling too. That one's nice and toasty. That one's nice and toasty. This one's not calling yet, so. See, all these things are leaking, you know, the guy had the water off. Sometimes what happens is these get stuck. I'm not looking the greatest here on this. Might have to change that. Cap on the top, I shut that off. For now, just want to make sure they're all coming back nice and toasty. It's a summer home, so that's why he had the water off. Coming back nice now. You could always bypass it like that. When one of the other zones runs, it sends hot water through. See, so these are all the supplies. Boom. These two are the supplies. So this is a return here. This is a return here. Gotta make sure the returns are coming back hot, and that one is. There's a return here. that's coming back hot. And here's the third return. Let it run, make sure they're all coming back hot. Doing this job, I put a tiger loop in a while back. It's got an outside tank, outside broth tank. This works good for heating up the oil. Tiger loops are wonderful. One's calling. This one's calling. This one here, I'm not sure which one this is, but this one's not calling. I want to go turn them all up. Alright, once you turn off the thermostat, it takes 90 seconds for the head to energize, and then that should come down easy. That one's working easy. That one's working easy. You know that's energized. And that would be 24 volts between 1 and 2 when the head energizes after 90 seconds. The only one that wasn't yeah, see how it goes down easy now? So that one's energized also. Once the head energizes, the common from 2 goes down to 3 and fires the TT on the control. Fires up the burner. Turns the circulator on, and this will run up to high limit. Obviously, you can see my camera, it was at 210, now it's circulating. At 160, the circulator was shut off to maintain domestic water. At 160, whatever the low's set at. Oh, we got the low way down at 120, so that circulator will run at 110. The reason for that is we've got a water heater here, electric water heater. Alright, so let's see if we're coming back. Alright, that's starting to come back nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. And the third return is here. Yeah, that one's coming back nice. And give it a little time, make sure she's really cooking. Could hold 120. I can't really hold it, so it's already coming back harder than 120. So the complaint was noise in the circulator. He had the water main turned off because this is a summer home, no one's living here. And you know, a couple of the hydrants were leaking. They tightened that up, stopped that leak. See, that's been leaking. He had another one here that was leaking a little bit too, and this one right here is leaking. I'm gonna see if I can do something with this. Tighten up this top. A lot of times it's just a bicycle valve in there, and that'll stop it from leaking. I'll wipe it off with a rag. And a little small leak like that's enough to lose the pressure in the system. That's all it takes. Since 09, so that's 6 years. I'm gonna have to change a nozzle and filter while here, because this is do a cleaning on it. It's due for a cleaning. New nozzle, oil filter draft, 11, so 12, right around the 12, so that's, yeah, 3 years, 2 years. It's been a while, it's due. Twelve, 13, 14, 15. So right here, the 13th I did it on, so new motor, brush, vacuum burner, new nozzle. Yeah, so it's been over a year, it's due. We had a leak. You know, we'd see this thing leaking, filling with water, so we know there's no leak. Yeah, little thing on the water meter. If we had a leak under the house or something, that thing would be filling. Sorry guys, I'm trying to hold it steady for you, but it's not easy. Not easy. Alright, let me get my stuff. That's a little general F1 filter. And I'll get my kit and we'll change this out. But I think everything's running good. Yeah, we're coming back. I'm going to turn all the thermostats back down. We're good with that. Yeah, it's added about 58, I guess, in here. Which is okay. Yeah, kind of dark up here, but I put them all around 58. This one here has definitely got to come up to speed here. It's a little cooler up here. Got a room up there in the loft. Obviously that heat wasn't working because there was no pressure in the boiler. Send the water up there. This filter might be fine because it's an outside tank and it's coming off the top of the tank. We'll see. Don't burn them with a Carlin burner. I'll check it. If the filter's bad, I'll change it. And I gotta definitely put a nozzle in. Like I said, sometimes with these outside tanks, the filters are clean. We'll have to see. It's all them Roth tanks. Yeah. I'll change it. Won't look too bad. Some white stuff on there might kind of like be a little watery, schmaggy stuff. We'll change it. I know he adds additive to this tank. Cold weather. F1. General filter. And see, there's not a lot of space around on the generals. There's other filters that give you more space for the sludge. This is a general. This is one type of filter. They have a couple of different filters. You don't have to worry about bleeding it because it's a tiger loop. It's so bleeding. I gotta get a nozzle out of the truck. This is a 60 degree, 7560B is what I run in this thing. Out of the truck. pad cell right there. It's dirty. The carbon on the head and stuff, so I'll take it out and clean it, put a new nozzle. Get it back in there and we'll check the combustion. Carburetor cleaner on there, I'll clean that shit right off of there. Let it set. Take that carbon right off. I said that carburetor cleaner works really good on that. That's it. This carburetor cleaner is all it is. That's what I use. End of the nozzle should never be black. Never. If that filter's getting black, you're in trouble. That's what I'm running in there. Colin runs a 60-degree nozzle. You want to set the electrodes, they do have a thing for Colin. Stick it right on there like that to set the electrodes. That's where you know where to set the head. Should fit flush on there like that. Draws up the temperature. It's going to take the zone heads 90 seconds to call or foil fire. Either I could turn up the low limit, but I'll wait. We'll wait. And any air that's in the one pipe, any air that's in the filter, we're getting it going to the Tiger Loop. Tiger Loop self-priming. Air bubbles will clear up after a while. That's a great thing for an outside tank, a Tiger Loop. You know it's clearing. I'll run this, I'll do a combustion test on it. I didn't play around with the air bands or nothing. I'll stick my meter in there and check the combustion. So it's running nice and clear now. I didn't show you it, but it was sputtering and spittering a little bit. The air got pushed up into the Tiger Loop here. Basically, the Tiger Loop takes a one-pipe system and turns it into a two. What happens is the pump is a two-pipe system through the Tiger Loop, and it just pulls in the amount of oil it needs, and the rest of it is just ran through the Tiger Loop. And it's actually good for preheating up the cold oil from outside. If you have an air problem, you keep having an air problem, this will take care of it. Tiger Loops are great. Alright, let me get my combustion analysis in there and see what's happening inside. Just below 12 on a CO2, and my efficiency, you want to get your CO2 up around, you know, close to 12. Getting around over 12, you're getting close to soot. See what we got, man. Efficiency is 84.2%. That's pretty good. What gives you efficiency is your CO2 and your stack temperature will give you your efficiency. I'm good with that. It's running clean in there. You can see it. I'm good with that. So we'll get the printer, we'll print it out, and I'll be on my way. Stapler, I staple the report right to my tag. Power's off, there we go. This has to be in line with the printer for it to print properly. It is. test there. I'm good with that. Basically what the problem was the water feeder was off. You couldn't leave the water feeder on. Don't see any more leaks. Everything that was leaking is not leaking anymore, so should be good to go. Like I said, there's nobody living here, so it's not the greatest scenario. Should be good for a while now.